you in
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And so it's the East with the tip. A look at the starting group for the East All-Stars. We've got Durant, Antetokounmpo out there with Tatum. Then it's Donovan Mitchell, and it's Irving at the 5. Giannis kicks to Irving, shoots over Curry. No good that time. The West All-Stars will go the other way with them. Here's Williamson. They get it back.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Durant finds Tatum. KD with it. From past the arc, hands it from downtown.
Durant. You know, sometimes you just assume this shot is falling before it goes in. Durant's outside jumper is that deadly.
Doncic outside. Over Mitchell. Williamson trying to free himself up. Jokic. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
And the shot goes in.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too, watch out.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putdown.
And GA, strong work all around in the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Jackson, he's checked in for the West. John Morant comes in for Curry. James, the pass to Doncic. Driving the lane. That one misses. Great D that time from Tatum. Antetokounmpo finds Irving. Back to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
Doncic outside. With some arc. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
He dialed that one up from long distance.
Boy, his flair for the spectacular has you holding your breath every time Kyrie has the ball.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Mike Malone gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Now he understands the entertainment aspect of this game. He knows the fans want a show, but you could still detect some seriousness in his voice. He wants to win this game, probably a little bit more than he's willing to let on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's James. Jason Tatum picking up that last basket. And another shot. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Defensive. Every year it seems as though Jokic gets better as a rebounder. He's done a nice job, actually a really good job at getting position and using his height.
Now here's Irving. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now here's Morant for three. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Inside. And there's another turnover by the East.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. George is checked in for LeBron. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's George. The West again cannot hit. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the East All-Stars.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Durant against Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Second personal
Hey, guys,
foul.
point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Now here's Durant. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Pass to Durant. Mitchell outside. From outside, off the mark. And here's Jokic outside. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Outside Durant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Jokic.
Tell you what, when Durant is feeling it, he puts on some swagger. He's going to let you know he's got it going.
So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Irving. So it's the West now. They trail by 3. George against KD. A step back shot here. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Largely because of that length, Gilgeous-Alexander feeling confident attacking inside.
Jokic against Embiid. Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Markkanen comes in for Jaren Jackson. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Morant. From deep, George. Here's Markkanen. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there because it's 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Now here's Tatum. Fires for 3. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And it's George missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And he's good on the 3-ball. KD's got 8 points.
Boy, his timing is just superb. Durant absolutely lethal on catch and shoot opportunities.
And here's George for 3. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the East All-Star. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
They've got Lowry Markkanen, Damian Lillard out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Paul George, and it's Sabonis in at the center. So that's the West All-Stars 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Durant, following the missed shot by Sabonis. KD against George. 6 to shoot. For 3, Mitchell. It's good on the putback. Durant's got the lead up to 7 now for the East All-Stars.
Yeah, he's got those Inspector Gadget arms. I mean, they go on forever. Durant, a threat on the offensive glass, too.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Domantas Sabonis is one of the best passing big men in the league. He said, sharing the ball is contagious. Everyone feels confident and knows they'll get touches, which makes the game fun. That can build chemistry on a young team. Kevin?
And David, we know how important that is. And we thank you for your report.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. You can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. The East leading by 8. Shoots. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over.
All right, fans, let's get up and get loud for your West All-Stars dance team.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And then for the East, Giannis comes in for Tatum. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for Halliburton. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. Mitchell finds Embiid. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Embiid is unstoppable, just too strong for the defense, no matter what they throw at him.
Embiid.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the East All-Stars?
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
East All-Stars on offense. They've outscored them 10 points to 2 during this run.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, I agree with you. A big run taking place right now, and it looks to be the beginning of the end.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Embiid. Mitchell outside. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And there's Mitchell. That's good on the assist from KD.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
A point he knows his role. Ja loves setting guys up, always looking to pass it.
Durant for 3, and another 3 from the East.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Morant with the steal. 14 feet away. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Giannis has got 4 rebounds in this game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Mitchell. Lobbed up there for Embiid. The kick out to Brown. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And there's another turnover by the East.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Jackson, he's checked in for Markkanen. Timeout called here by the East. They're going to talk it over.
Timeout West.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
With some changes. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Joel Embiid. Tatum comes in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Donovan Mitchell. The 3 from George. The West again cannot hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Floats it up for Adebayo. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time.
George with no one around. That three off the mark. Tatum with it. Sabonis defending. On the wing, Irving. Back to Tatum. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Tatum takes some contact but pushes through to get his shot. That's good aggressiveness there.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Here's Sabonis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming out. West All-Stars shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Domantas Sabonis, so versatile, brings so much to his position. He scores, he passes, rebounds, and defends at a high level.
Lillard's checked in for the West. Now, here is Irving. Loads it up for Giannis. Sabonis with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. George, no good.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Brown outside. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Hits it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And through one half, it hasn't
Your
even...
West All-Stars, 24. East All-Stars.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Kevin Durant. He ended up with 15 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And from what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing. Most of their shots are coming to flow the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the West All-Stars.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drill. Will not be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. On the court for the East All-Stars, they've got Adebayo. Irving is out there with Brown. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Tatum in at the 3, the small forward. Irving with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Outside Irving. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo. He dishes it to Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Driving in and slam dunk by Tatum.
Got to give credit to Tatum. I mean, adding strength over time, learning how to score through contact on the drive, all positive signs.
Tatum's gone 80% from the field, 4 of 5 shooting. Outside Curry. And it's the East with the rebound.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
Tatum, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach. Well, what a dunk artist this guy is. Whenever Williamson takes flight, you're just expecting to see something special.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game, and drives like that show how valuable he is on the floor. Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Giannis.
Henry Markkanen's checked in for the West.
One shot.
John Morant comes in for Stephen Curry. And then for the East, Embiid, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. And it's DeRozan in for Tatum. That's good from Antetokounmpo.
He is creeping up in those all-time conversations. Giannis has won regular season and Finals MVP plus Defensive Player of the Year. Quite the resume, and he is not done for a while, folks.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Now here's Embiid. Fires from deep. And James pulls it down. The West trails by 21. It's Morant in the corner over Irving. Great D that time from Irving.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. James outside. A three-pointer, no good. And so Brown will bring it up for the East All-Stars. Irving misses.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
The East leading by 21. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Another shot. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
That one on Embiid.
First team foul.
The officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Paul George, he's checked in for James. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for Doncic. And then for the East All-Stars, Donovan Mitchell comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And Kevin Durant subbed in for Brown. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Showing off the superb handles for a 7-footer, Joel Embiid handles that thing tight.
This trip is his second to the free throw line in this one. Sabonis, he's checked in for the West. The free throw drops for Embiid. Here's Morant. Outside, George. Markkanen trying to break loose. George, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
KD against Sabonis. On the wing, Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
13 feet away. Tries again. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Popped up there for Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
There's Morant after the made shot from Joel Embiid. No good on the shot.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Durant. 15 points in the game. Good work there as it goes.
Durant's ability to score in a lot of different ways is huge, and he makes it look easy.
Embiid against Sabonis. to halt the run, and it's good on the way in.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And Mitchell launches it from deep, and they get it back. KD finds Mitchell. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. Mitchell's got 9 points.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
And Durant puts up a deep.
He got it in! And the fourth quarter with the score. The West All-Stars.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
69.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. The East All-Star. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Williamson out there with LeBron James, and it's
Kevin
Nikola Jokic. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Doncic in at the 2. So that's his on the floor for the West All-Stars. Curry kicks to James. Doncic against Irving. It's Curry outside.
Well, that'll get everybody on the bench fired up. They love to see KD playing some D like that.
And that's a block right there. He swats that ball away with some energy.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
Just 5 on the clock. Curry dishes to Williamson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Irving passes to Embiid. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
I like the setup there, Irving with the pick.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for the West All-Stars. Launches a 3. Offensive rebound. Williamson on the follow.
Using his vertical on the offensive glass, Williamson is adept at reading misses and pouncing on second chance opportunities.
Mitchell against Doncic. KD dishes to Giannis. Irving from long range. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Doncic from the arc. And the 3-ball is good.
Boy, Doncic showing you his competitiveness right there with the back-at-you 3. The revenge triple.
KD's shot is off. So it's the West now. Floats one, and Doncic lays it in. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by the West. Jokic has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. LeBron, no good. James has gone 1 of 4 from the field. Durant way outside. And another miss by the East. The West All-Stars with the ball. Here's Doncic. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
James wide open. He drains the quick shot.
You know, LeBron's not really known for his quick trigger, but showing you right there that he does have catch-and-shoot ability.
And it's sent back by Jokic. Here's Williamson, and he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
Some of the moves Williamson pulls off are just insane. There, the D didn't know what to do.
Giannis inside. Working on Williamson, and that one's good by Giannis.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Irving. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
The fire that Irving plays with, admirable. I mean, and you can feel it. When you make a three on him, it's payback time. He's coming at you.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Julius Randle's checked in for the East. Halliburton comes in for Kevin Durant. Timeout called East All-Stars. They're in front by 29. There's 1:40 left in the game. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Kevin Durant.
Well, I thought the work he did to be able to free himself to knock down perimeter shots was great. He's connected from outside 4 times, and the deep ball has been huge for him. Job well done.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. And stolen by Williamson. And here's the fast break. LeBron leading the way. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Holiday with it. Now defended by Jokic. The 3 from Tatum. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The drive by LeBron. And James throws it down hard.
It never gets old seeing LeBron throw it down, especially when he decides to do it with a little flavor.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the West All-Stars. Taken away by Holiday. Now the pass to Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
From 13, and he overshot that one, missing.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
From deep. The West grabs the miss. Now Jokic, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Second team foul.
And Jokic drops them both.
Not sure if anybody has a better feel for the game than the man standing at the line. Jokic in elite company in that respect.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
And an intentional foul right there.
Tyrese Halliburton. First personal
That's good
foul.
from Stephen Curry.
Third team foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Now a timeout called by the East. Guys, your thoughts?
And they've got this one just about wrapped up.
Yeah, you know, I'm not sure they needed this timeout, quite honestly. Perhaps a water break.
Here's the lineup for the East All-Stars. Kyrie Irving.
So it's the East All-Stars winning this one easily.
The end of the game.
This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long, everyone.